All right, good morning, traders. Today is July 23rd, 2024. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Chandru. My SPY pivot this morning, 552.45. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. All of the Fab Five, except FNGU, remaining daily uptrends. SPY, FNGU, QQQ, all made higher lows and higher highs yesterday, closing inside bearish traps, but near the 17 EMAs. SPY closed with a 2-hour uptrend and a 10-minute uptrend over, great news here, the all-time high anchored VWAP. FNGU remains in a downtrend. Diamond Dow made an inside day, closing inside the bullish trap, but over the 17 EMA. IWM made an outside day, closing above the bullish trap, over the 17 EMA. Gold and silver, both in uptrends. Gold made a lower high and a lower low, closing under the bearish trap, but over the 17 EMA, while silver made the same thing, lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap, under the 17 EMA. UNG, still in a downtrend, made a higher low and a higher high, fighting off that downtrend, closing above the bearish trap, but under the 17 EMA. USO, still in a downtrend, made a lower high and a lower low, closing under a bearish trap and under the 17 EMA. US dollar index relatively unchanged, still in a downtrend, closed near the 104.32 area. All right, let's go take a look at some charts this morning. Okay, let me remember the pivot, 552.45. Take a look at SPY. Let's get the pivot in there, 552.45, right about there. Edit. Let's crank this up. Get the right color on there. Make it a little thicker. And bump it down right there. So there's the pivot this morning. Okay, so you can see the pre-market action coming down to there. All right, so here's the all-time high anchored VWAP. Here's the price action yesterday. Okay. Here's the pre-market. Okay, notice we are making higher lows and higher highs. We made, yet again, another higher low. All right, so I'm looking for, guess what? Yeah, another higher high. I like this bull flag right here that we closed the day with. Nice consolidation. Like to see a breakout to the upside. We'll see if we get it. I mean, I kind of thought we could with this little wigwam right here, and then up and then over to the right, and then I'm looking for a breakout to the upside, especially with Google earnings coming in tonight. I think the market probably going to feel that they're going to do well, and looking for a pop into the close. So with the Google earnings tonight, probably going to get some volatility. All right, look for those options. Probably they'll probably add an extra dollar of how do I say it? Of because of the implied volatility, they'll add an extra dollar onto the price of the bid and the ask. So we'll see what happens there. So there's SPY. All right, so this morning, last night, we closed with a 10-minute uptrend. We're opening this morning. It's a little early. It's only 8 o'clock. Things can change. We still have a 10-minute uptrend, and we're still over all-time high anchored VWAPs. Look at the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart, we left with, okay, we got price and the 3 up over the white line. Hard to see it because VWAP covers it, but you can see price in the 3. We have a 2-hour uptrend. Okay, so we got a 2-hour uptrend, 10-minute uptrend, and guess what? Also a daily uptrend. We'll be in a daily uptrend till we break these lows right here. Okay, so daily uptrend. That's what we got so far. So daily, 2-hour, and 10-minute. All right, it's a game on situation. All right, and we got an open gap up here. So where do I expect first target for today is, well, we're going to go with this area right up here, right underneath see these tails down there? That's going to be first target. Second target is going to be up here. All right, right about 559.78. All right, if we get through all of this consolidation here, all right, at 556.78, I'm looking to cut them up here to all the way up the breakdown candle right there, up to the top of that breakdown candle, which is 559.78 up there. So we'll put a target. There's target 1, and here's target 1, and that's target 2. Okay, so see those tails right there? Looking at that's going to be my target. First target, this is second target. All right, so there's SPY. Let's go take a look at QQQ. All right, so QQQQ, and look at it on the daily chart. All right, daily chart for QQQ, yesterday's price action. Higher low, higher high, closing inside bearish trap, but under the 17 EMA. Okay, let's take a look at FNGU. Kind of the same thing. Yesterday's price action, higher low, higher high, closing inside the bearish trap, but underneath the 17 EMA. Same thing. All right, let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow putting in lower high, lower low, closing inside the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. IWM putting in the outside day with higher low, lower high, closing over the bullish trap over the 17 EMA. Nice bullish action there. All right, let's take a look at T2122. All right, so here's T2122 price action for the 22nd. We were in the seller's chop zone. You can see we got popped out of there. All right, we popped out of there. We pulled back to the seller's chop zone, popped back out, made a higher low right here, and then a little mini higher high, and another little mini higher low, and another little mini higher high. We found ourselves closing the day inside the buy zone. So could find ourselves chopping around inside or trading around inside the buy zone today. Hopefully we stay in there all day long. See what happens. T2123, yesterday's price action, mostly green all day. All right. Okay, you can see here's that 200 SMA trying to catch up to price action here. So what do we have? We have a bull flag right there. That's nice. Nice to see this happen. Like to see another move to the upside. Maybe a little pop. Make another new all-time high. That was a new all-time high right there. Okay, this peak that we had on the 18th. Right there. So nice bullish price action going there on T2123. 3-bar chart's going to look the same. Green all day. All right. And bull flag. All right. So nice look there. Okay. So it's going to be the same thing. Up over 200 SMA. That's very nice. Okay. So hopefully we don't get a failed breakout, because that might send us back to this 200 SMA. I don't want to see that. Maybe they can go back to this one. I'll take this one. They can pull back to that one, make the higher low, and then make another higher high. That's what I'd like to see happen. Pull back to the 15-minute. Leave the 3-bar 200 SMA alone. That's what I want to see. We'll see what happens. All right, so let's go to FNGU, yesterday's price action. Of course, the shaded section here, that would be the post-market and then the pre-market right there. Okay, so price action for yesterday, green from the beginning of the day all the way to the end of the day. See that rise up over VWAP. That'd be the gold line right there. That burnt brown line right there. So nice rise all day. Like to see that rise over the consolidation. So let's box that off. Kind of see where things are looking. So we have some consolidation right here. And now we've got consolidation just above it. Okay, that's bullish. That's bullish. Got to get up over this falling 200 SMA though. Want to see us pop through, come back, test the backside, and rip. Okay, we'll see what happens. But I like that. That is a bullish move there, consolidating over the prior 3 days of consolidation. I like that. So that's FNGU. Things looking pretty good this morning. All right, let's go take a look at some energy. First, we'll start off with, there's the small caps. Mid caps is Russell 2000 with the IWM putting in the outside day. Let's go take a look at USO. USO in a downtrend. Why? USO put in a lower high right here, and then a lower low, and then again another lower high, and then another lower low. Okay, so USO in a downtrend. All right, and we're right on top of, got some minor support right here. Hopefully we can get a bounce. We'll see what happened. Price action in the morning, already moving in the other direction, but the wrong color. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, so price action yesterday, lower high, lower low, closing under the bearish trap, under the 17 EMA. All right, so still in a downtrend. UNG also still in a downtrend. Remember about 4 days ago, or maybe sometime last week, made a new all-time low right there. Price action for yesterday, higher low, higher high, closing over bearish trap. Okay, trying to fight off that downtrend, but underneath the 17 EMA. Okay, got to get all of this up over this, and sometimes that takes a week and a half to do. So UNG still trapped in the downtrend right now. Unless they get a big green igniting candle, we'll see what happens. It could happen. All right, let's take a look at precious metals, SLV. SLV in an uptrend till they break this low right here. Okay, SLV in an uptrend. SLV price action for yesterday. Let me make sure I got the right candle. Lower high, lower low, closing under bearish trap underneath the 17 EMA. Okay, not very bullish, is it? Still in an uptrend, but not very bullish at all, is it? But still holding that bull flag pattern. So there's SLV in the bull flag. That's a bull flag pattern. If I said bear flag, I didn't mean to. All right, so there it is. But kind of pull back. Don't want to break these lows. All right, really don't want to break these lows. That would put us in a downtrend. There's silver trying to hang on by a thread. Gold. Now gold's got a little bit more room. Okay, gold won't be in a downtrend till it breaks this low down here. So gold, yesterday's price action, lower high, lower low, closing under bearish cross or under bearish trap, and also above the 17 EMA. So gold still bullish. And I thought silver would have been the bullish one with all of this consolidation up here. But we had a failed breakout and then another failed breakout, and they said, I guess we're not going anywhere. So that was silver and gold. All right, let's take a look at the economic calendar and the U.S. dollar. We'll start off with that. Oh, let's look at a few sectors, okay? All right, first sector, semiconductors, because that helps move the economy, is those chip stocks. Okay, so believe it or not, we are in a downtrend, making a lower low here. Okay, so for yesterday's price action, SMH in a downtrend, lower high, lower low. Excuse me, higher low, higher high, closing inside bearish trap, but still in a downtrend underneath the 17 EMA. XLK, technology sector in a downtrend, breaking this low right here. So technology sector, higher low, higher high, just like SMH, they pretty much move in tandem. Okay, closing inside the bearish trap, but under the 17 EMA. Still bull flag material right there. Okay, let's take a look with the quad lines. Let's drag them in. Okay, still in the upper third. Okay, see that? You're still in the upper third, so still bullish. All right, even though we're in a downtrend, still bullish right there. All right, let's do the same thing with SMH. Even though we're in a downtrend, let's drag those quad lines in. Okay, as long as they stay in the upper third, okay, that's a good sign. Want them to stay in the upper third. They start coming back to the to the midpoint, and then to the lower third, and then everything's breaking down then, okay? But staying in that upper third, I still have a lot of hope for them. So there's SMH and the technology sector. All right, let's move on to XLF. XLF is in an uptrend. So XLK and SMH both in downtrends, but XLF in an uptrend. Okay, small caps and mid caps, you see T2123 and IWM both in uptrends. So we got XLF in an uptrend. We got small caps and mid caps still in an uptrend. SPY still in an uptrend. QQQ still in an uptrend. FNGU, not yet. Okay, it was, and then they dropped it, and now hopefully they can pick up that uptrend again. But big caps are what's weighting us down. So what dragged us up is now weighting us down right now. XLF uptrend. Okay, one more sector, transports. Uptrend. Why? Because we broke these two highs right there. Okay, so transports uptrend, financials uptrend, small caps, mid caps uptrend, SPY uptrend. Okay, the only good news is SMH and XLK in bull flags, but in downtrends. All right, so IYT in an uptrend, price action for yesterday. Let me get the right candle. Okay, that's the one. Higher low, higher high, closing over a bullish trap over the 17 EMA. That is very good. That's very good. Don't like this bearish engulfing move. All right, but I do like hold hanging in tough right there. So there's IYT transports. All right, let's take a look at the economic calendars. Excuse me. Wrong one. Here we go. All right, for today, we got existing home sales going to come in at 10 o'clock. All right, I don't expect them to move the markets in any major fashion. All right. And then we got the Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index also at 10. I don't expect a whole lot of movement off of that either. Then we got money supply at 1 and no Fed speakers, okay? Wednesday, PMI composite flash, 9:45. New home sales, 10 o'clock. And a petroleum report at 10:30. As usual, almost every Wednesday at 10:30. Okay, main event's going to be Thursday and tonight. Okay, there's a main event tonight, and that is Google reporting. And we also have another main event this week, GDP on Thursday at 8:30, along with durable goods at 8:30, international trade in goods at 8:30, jobless claims at 8:30, and retail inventories at 8:30, and wholesale inventories at 8:30. Okay, also on Thursday, but less important, is the natural gas report that comes out at 10:30, like it does almost every Thursday. Okay, so the main event's Thursday. Okay, I would think GDP is looking good with the dollar falling. Okay, so we'll see what it wants to do. Personal income and outlays on Friday, consumer sentiment at 10, and a rig count at 1 o'clock almost every Friday. All right, so the main event is GDP on Thursday at 8:30 in the morning before the market opens. All right, now we got to take a look at the earnings. Earnings tonight, okay, $4.5 trillion. Alphabet's going to report, or Google, whatever you want to call it, $4.5 trillion. That has the capability of moving the market if numbers are really good or really bad, or the market just seems to like them. All right, so there it is, Google. So not only that, we got a whole lot more market caps going to report. We got Tesla, okay, is going to report. So there's two of the big ones in FNGU. They could move FNGU back into an uptrend. All right, so there's $750 billion for Tesla tonight after the close. Visa, almost $500 billion. They're going to report tonight alongside Tesla and Google. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of market cap reporting tonight. All right, Texas Instruments, $181 billion. All right, and this morning Coca-Cola is going to report $281 billion. And who else do we got? We got Daenerys is going to report this morning, $180 billion. All right, right alongside Coca-Cola. GE Aerospace, 170, just call it $174 billion. Philip Morris, $166 billion. Comcast, $157 billion. UPS, those are the brown trucks. Okay, $124 billion. All right, Lockheed Martin, they do build some airplanes and some defense. $113 billion. Chubb going to report tonight. $105 billion. I didn't realize they were that big. HCA, okay. So we've got a whole lot of market cap coming in this morning and tonight, okay. So the markets could be very volatile, all right. Just letting you know that, okay. Going into GDP, which I expect to be pretty good. Wednesday, all right, we've got Thermo Fisher, $203 billion, and Fomento Económico Mexicano, sounds like a bank to me, $189 billion coming in also tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night, IBM is going to report $168 billion. ServiceNow, $153 billion. NextEra Energy, $147 billion. AT&T, you know the deal. Okay, whole lot of market cap coming in tonight. Well, today, tonight, tomorrow. Let's take a look at Thursday. And a whole lot more market cap coming in Thursday morning. Look at all these. We got AbbVie, all right, $304 billion. AstraZeneca, $244 billion. Lloyd's Banking, $189 billion. Total Energies, $162 billion. Union Pacific, there's some transportation right there, $147 billion. Unilever, $144 billion. Honeywell, wow, whole lot of market cap coming in today, tomorrow, and Thursday. Let's take a look at Friday. Friday looks like Carl Icahn's business. Okay, ICICI, I think that's him. I'm not sure. All right, but ICICI Bank Limited, they're going to report, if they can find their P&L, and then Bristol Myers, $86 billion, Colgate Palmolive, right there. Some familiar names, but not anything that's going to move the market. All right there. But the big ones are today, tomorrow, and Thursday. All right, so let's take a look at Max Payne for today. And this would be just the options that are going to expire today. Okay, we'll wait for that to pop in there. If it doesn't come in, we'll go look at the dollar. Let's go look at the dollar. So dollar's in a downtrend. I like that it made a lower high. I like that it made a lower low. All right. We have this bullish engulfing, which I don't like, but I do like the bear flag. Okay, where did it close yesterday? A little doji candle. Maybe they can roll that over and put in a lower low. We'll see what happens. Okay, already they're up over the doji candle. Not a good sign for the pause people. All right, so yesterday we closed about 104.32. All right, still in that bear flag. So there's some hope right there. So I'd like to keep this downtrend going. Go back and look at Max Payne. And they're struggling with this morning. Here we go. Okay, Max Payne for today, 553. All right, so we're not far from 553 right now. All right, and put to call ratio, one put for every call. All right, not a whole lot of puts out there to have a put squeeze, not like Friday. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, 553 they said. So let's take a look where we are now in the pre-market, and we're falling out of bed. It's not what I wanted. All right, so we're up here at 554. Maybe they're going to go hit 553 and then take off. We'll see what happens, but there we are with SPY. We had a 10-minute uptrend when I started the video, and now we're in a 10-minute downtrend. All right, so that's where we are right now. But I'm looking to see this make a higher high. Hopefully, we can get that done today. We'll see what happens. All right, maybe more consolidation. Could just consolidate all day, and then the breakout tonight when Google reports. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm going to take questions in the room, and if there's no questions, I'll render the video and get it posted up there for you. Hey, good morning, Lenny. Good morning, Marley.